broadcast you live from the South Side. Happy Sunday, happy week one. If you're watching football, as you can see, we decked out in the illest NFL stuff. We are the Union Podcast. I am your host, Don. This is Reese. We got Veda and we got Isaiah, and we have Pac-Man queued up in the. We're gonna bring them on screen, but today's conversation is about cuffing season. What makes a woman worth cuffing?
This should be a good one.
Let's bring in Pac-Man.
Should be easy. She gotta listen.
Pac, what's up, baby?
Gotta listen.
What's going on with you guys? Y'all see the vest?
We see you.
You know
what I'm saying? So what the conversation, Pac-Man couldn't be with us today. He had to take care of daddy duties.
He with us.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in studio with us. We in B studio. This B studio.
We can call it that.
We the beehive.
Yeah, we can't call it that. We ain't calling it that.
So, like I say, the conversation today is what makes a woman worth cuffing, right? Who want to kick it off?
Of course, I'm always first. Worth cuffing, right? Yeah. You know, you want somebody that you're compatible with, right? That's the first thing. Somebody you got good chemistry with. As far as like, I guess it's different for every person, but I would think like somebody that's like stable, got a good sense of humor, you know, that's really good common sense. You know what I'm saying?
I play a lot.
And yeah, you definitely got, because I'm very sarcastic and you know, so she got to have a sense of humor. And just being able to just hold her own in conversation in any room or thing of that nature. You know, somebody that's kind of like an attention grabber and not necessarily looks. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe personality, just maybe appearance. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of things. But I guess that's the basis. It also kind of depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because every woman's gonna provide different qualities.
All right.
But you know, I guess that'll be the kind of like my outline of what I'll be looking for like cuffing a woman, I guess.
I agree. It got to be somebody that's, you know, you definitely have to have a strong sense of humor, because I'm definitely one of those people who strike them nonchalant, very sarcastic jokes. Somebody that's, you know what I mean, listening is definitely key. More so just for understanding, not to respond to everything I got to say. Somebody that's nurturing, you know what I mean? I ain't looking for my mama and nobody, but it's just somebody that can, you know, I can ping ideas off of, and somebody, you know what I'm saying, can ping ideas off of, and, you know, they help you grow, you know, whether that be spiritually and or mentally,
he muted.
You know what I mean?
Pac-Man muted.
No.
You sure?
If he say
more so,
yeah,
somebody
he didn't
that
say
can,
nothing.
Spend experiences
Unmute his mic
and grow together.
Oh,
he chooses to mute it. He's muted.
Pac, you got to unmute your mic, G.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just didn't want y'all to hear my background.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, both Veda and Isaiah hit it right on the head. Like all that to me, it all creates a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess we have a different idea of how, you know, it ain't how a woman should act. It's just how we prefer them, you know what I'm saying, to act or prefer them to be.
But this coming right off dating, right? So this is like right after you dating them. This is when you cuff them, right?
right. This is what you find out while dating, right? This is what you find out while dating. If they possess those qualities or a number of those qualities in the, you know, on upward, you know what I'm saying? More than, you know, half of the qualities, you know what I'm saying? I was there.
What about like the small flaws? I don't know. Like we was speaking on certain things that, you know, certain issues that people have, you know what I'm saying, like bad breath and
you gotta go.
Women that smoke.
I don't know if that's a small flaw.
You don't think it's a small? Well, but you got to think about it. Like sometimes you have bigger qualities that kind of overshadow those small qualities.
Nah.
But yeah, I know we was talking about breath. It's like, damn.
Breath is important, right?
It is. Hygiene. Just
Yeah,
like that.
right. Hygiene is important.
Yeah.
So we talking about breath at the moment, but you know how important just breath is? It's the first.
Man.
It's the first thing you come in. Yeah.
But what about someone
like
that develops that? I don't know. Could develops it over time.
Man, no, breath is fixable though. Like you can't really focus on breath like it's
Breath is
like,
fixable.
Nah. I mean, it depends,
No,
right?
I'm talking about, yeah. You
What
got
if she's smoking? What if she's smoking? It's got to be.
You got people. I was about to say women, but people who breath has been fucking bad forever. You know, so like that diaper ain't been changed in that fucking mouth in I don't know how fucking long.
yeah,
So,
it was,
why
but I'm just talking about for a woman who's confident in herself and care about their appearance. If they breath stinking one day, I don't think that's a deal breaker at all. You know, sometimes
No, not one day, Pat. Not one day. We're talking about bad breath.
It could be a couple of things attributed to it. Like she could have a diet that's.
It could be a bad diet. Right. But that's also, but that's also a breaker, wouldn't you think? Because you can't tell nobody off backs that they gotta change their diet, right? You can't be like, hey, yo, your breath stinks, so you can't
someone
change
for a couple weeks or maybe a month, and was like, man, you got some bad.
So let's say she have that bad diet, and that's one of the causes of her breath smelling. Like how many days we gonna go through this? How many times we gonna see her and go through it without like speaking up about it? Like maybe she's not aware. So you like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Your breath a little bit stink. You know, probably nice.
But you ain't gonna tell nobody that. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna tell nobody that off meeting them, man.
Hey, I would.
You gotta bring up.
You might, but I mean, you're not gonna tell nobody, not naturally.
You gotta bring up Listerine.
Nikki said we early, so we early.
We battling football right now.
Everybody had something else to do today, so we just needed to get it going. So you can watch it later. Plus, we got a new format. Let us know if you saw the new format, if you mess with the new format. But Christina, that's
what's up, sis? How you doing?
What up?
So underlying health issues. She could have health issues, or she could have missed the Listerine break. You know
I mean, only thing I'm saying is if it developed like we said over time, you already love the person.
So no for her,
if it developed over time, and you know what I'm saying, if it developed over time and you already love a person, then I understand. But upon meeting somebody, you don't have to deal with that. You can it's always other options. You don't have to deal with somebody with bad breath.
So we saying that having bad breath, that doesn't you're not.
It's important. You roll over and she all in your face. No, it's important. It's definitely important.
We all then woke up and like, damn, or throughout the day, it's like, oh man, let me brush my teeth or throw some gum in my mouth or something. But I'm talking about like long term, like that shit smell that's been lingering for a long fucking time. When it's the shit smell, when it's like an onion smell or just a
you
smell,
understand food, you
get that. But I'm talking about that pure, unfiltered, god damn shit smell that's been in there for a long damn time. You're not cuffable. I'm sorry. And that's vice versa. I wouldn't expect a woman to deal with me if my breath smelled like shit every day. I just wouldn't.
I think a small.
Yeah, okay. They want to fix it, but when is the break? Like when you said you come on that first day and she like, and her breath like, oh my god, man. Like you like cutting it off after that first date or anything like that, or you getting to the bottom of it, or you?
No. I'll probably say
not after the first date.
Not
after the first date.
Yeah, not the first date.
I mean, but I'm not gonna go.
I don't know. I'm leaving after the first day. You come to me your first day like that, it's like.
Well, yeah, I kind of see what Isaiah said because just like a woman that smoked, like that's not attractive.
This is the first meet and greet
for someone that's.
You should already have checked your breath. You should already check your breath. That is, because that's already a bad sign of like bad hygiene.
So ask them, when would you tell that guy or that girl, is it on the first date? Are you gonna kind of send hints? Like when are you gonna say something?
Most people just walk away. I'm walking away.
Yeah. But this is the first date.
I mean, not the first date. You don't go. You get a couple. You get a couple in there. So but you got to see if was that day, right?
Yeah.
And not everyday thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you go and then you check it out.
So that means that's not even part of the cuffing thing. So you like, that's like after. That's like something that you find after or you discover after. So
Well, no, because even the qualities that we gave, you don't know off the first date, right? We talking about these qualities is like 2 months, 3 months in and down the line. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily off of 1 date or 2 dates or come hang out kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's accumulated over time because you don't find all that stuff out off bat.
But that's gonna be a thing for me because it's like the first. Like I'm saying, the first introduction, like I mean, you have to initially set up to lead up to that.
Laughing at Nikki, man.
So you gotta lead up to going on to that date. So it'd be like, all right, okay. From that point, you was cool, but now all of a sudden we going on a date. What happened in your mouth? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, I'm gonna suffer through this evening, and then you know what I mean? I'm not fucking with that.
What if she tried to go?
That's his point of view. Though. Like, why subject yourself to something that you don't want to? You know what I'm saying?
That's just like Pac. So what you do when, like, if you so you meet a female and you know what I'm saying, y'all about to get down, and then you smell that odor.
Like she been eating garlic.
So we basically just circling it. We basically molding it all into one hygiene, basically. You know what I'm saying?
You got to have great hygiene, but the breath is the most noticeable one. So that's why it's the first thing you do. You ever talk to a chick and y'all hold a conversation and then you like, damn, what's that smell? You like, can't be coming from her. So you just steady talking to her and you like, damn, everybody else done left around us. Only thing consistent is this motherfucker here right in your face. Like, damn, her breath smell like shit.
Yeah, but I don't want to come in anything assuming stuff. So, like I said, you got to ask those qualifying questions to that person. Like, hey, you got to bring it up to her. Like, hey, your breath a little tart. Like, man, what's going on? Throw a little joke in there. And then for it to reveal itself at a point like, hey, I'm taking some medications that's doing this. I have a...
Hey, right, I'm saying.
But
Ain't you notorious for motherfuckers not calling you back? That's gonna be a motherfucker that ain't gonna call you back, dog. You can't. There's no way you could tell a woman that got ready for you that her breath stinks. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
there's no way because she thought about the outfit, she thought about everything for you. You know what I'm saying?
Except that damn toothbrush.
And she's not gonna be ready. She's not gonna accept that shit, bro. It's a wrap.
Yeah, she's gonna accept that shit. Like me, you mean shit? You pass her some gum? Yeah, I'm notorious for not getting called that.
We gonna come up with a fucking, what is that? BB bad breath anonymous class, goddammit. So when you go there, you just meeting all motherfuckers that breath smell like shit. Because I don't think a lot of people gonna be able to deal with that. I just don't.
I don't think so either. No, a real bad breath. We're not talking about little small bad breath, anything like that. We're talking about real bad breath, like a real diet, a bad diet, smoking,
oh man,
and drinking. That's a bad hygiene. You have to brush and mouthwash a lot if you smoke and drink regularly. I mean a lot.
Because you can come across someone, and I've worked with people who smoke.
Yeah, you do.
You don't smell smoke on them at all.
Because you brush your teeth in the morning, you good. But if you smoking and drinking all day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta brush your teeth at night and before you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the day. Like, come on, man.
What was the next thing? Because we focusing on this too long. It's been 14 minutes about bad breath.
Oh no, this is because it's important. It's very important.
That's how important it is. Smoking too. Like,
that's important.
Don't nobody want no damn woman looking like a damn mechanic with no fucking cigarette hanging out of her mouth.
But what I missed out was being. I don't like nobody combative. Like you can have an opinion and we can discuss it, but not combative about everything. Everything turns into an argument. You can't tell somebody something; it's gonna be turned to an argument. You can keep that.
Well, how do you know they're combative during the first? Because
you'll know.
You'll know that.
Not how do you know, but like at what point in time is it considered cuffing season? Because everybody considers cuffing season with the winter. So are you compiling everybody that you dated over the summer or over the year to make your choice?
So that's two different things, right? Cuffing season is that winter stretch. Cuffing a woman is not cuffing season.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. We talking cuffing season.
We talking cuffing. We talking about what makes a woman worth being cuffing. That's what we started off with. But cuffing season is something different.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was cuffing season is considered now. It's starting.
We can say now it's going into cuffing season.
And then like I'm just asking, are you going back through your summer digs to see which is going to be?
I mean,
I see you
saying.
That's a fact. I would agree with that.
Yeah, because it's not this
cuffing season is you pretty much find out who's your best fit over the winter, because you're not doing activities over the summer, right?
Right.
You're really slowing down your social activity, stuff like that. If you want to be one with that one person that you want to do over the winter, you want to lay up, you want to watch games, stuff like that. You try to, so you can go back to the people on or something, or you kind of those people.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards right there. I mean, like if I'm going into cuffing season, still not sure who's gonna go into cuffing season, whatever I did in the summer, then wasn't it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm still trying to figure out what's cuffing season gonna be for me or who it's gonna be for me, then what I did already, you know what I'm saying, is not that the answer. So I'm still looking at this point. But yeah, that's really all I had about that one. Because I don't know if the summer thing really, if you can double back, because you kind of know if you got something good in the pot, you know what I'm saying?
No, your summer thing is flowing into fall. Fall is your
yeah. Cuffing time, right? Yeah.
So what you're saying, Pac? You choosing the best person to go into cuffing season with?
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Nobody popping up now and know them all in the fall.
So you saying if you meet somebody new right now, it's too late, basically?
No, this is the early part. This is the early part of fall. It's still warm. You still can go out and do something. If you meet somebody now,
right.
But you are the people dealing with over the summer. If you like over the summer, sometimes when you over the summer, you're not really in tune with it because it's like supposed to be, fun, like really a fun time, and you're not really getting this probably identify that. But if you find one person that's pretty cool, that's and that's still with you going to that fall, she is competing with anybody that's new. So you got to decide, all right, this person already know who's I know how. With do I want to start with this other person? Do I juggle? What do I do at this point? So it's a part of.
Hold on 1 second, Pat. Hold on a sec. Can y'all, everybody else that's tuning in outside of us, can y'all hear Pac-Man? Because you kind of skipping with us, Pat. I want to know if everybody else can hear. If they can hear you, then it's fine. Well, you can go ahead and finish your statement, what you were saying. Nah, she said no. Yeah.
Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah.
I don't got no headphones or anything, so my audio.
It's kind of it's kind of thing. So I don't know if it's like reception. Maybe the place you at, you got to move to the left, to the right.
I'm sitting right in front of my Wi-Fi box.
Oh. Well, maybe it's my Wi-Fi box. My shit all the way upstairs. But yeah, for the most part, it's echoing.
Oh, they say it's an echo.
An echo. It's an echo on us or it's an echo on Pac-Man? Maybe
it's probably an echo on me because I hear echo when I talk. That's why when I speak, I try to mute it when I'm not speaking.
Echoing on Pac-Man.
Yeah, I hear echo when I speak too.
Pac-Man, man. But yeah, for the most part, I don't know. I can't really pick up where he was, coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that, the ideal thing is who you've been dating over the summer. You kind of make your best decision going into the winter, cuffing season, time of that nature. But me, I feel like I'm starting fresh. Shit, I'm starting fresh. If I'm not already ready to cuff you at the end of the summer, you know what I'm saying, or have an idea, then I ain't found her. I ain't found it yet. So I'm still gonna go looking for my best options, even going into cuffing season. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like picking that right woman, being like non-combative, like always want to argue about everything.
Mm-hmm. Who the hell
always fussy about everything. I know. I want to say nagging, but you ain't never gonna get around nagging. Every woman's gonna nag. But you know what I'm saying? I want to say, you
want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be someone that's understanding, like Isaiah said, nurturing. Nurturing doesn't mean, it just means understanding, if you're going through something. That's all it means.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you got a
doesn't mean
force
you
and
got-
rub out
yeah,
here and
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that. No, that does not
that's
mean
nothing.
that.
Yeah, so it's just all those characteristics that like being ladies. You know what I'm saying? Just ladylike. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always been attracted to. Just women. Women
that's a good point.
Yeah, women that just they know how to be ladies, man. Like it's nothing that you have to show them or teach them or anything.
That is a good thing. That's a good point because we big on this. What's this motherfucking lady that sound like a man that everybody loving right now?
That sound like a man?
Yeah, man. What the fuck is her name, man? The fuck nigga free lady. Glorilla. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Got y'all all dancing on the cars and doing all this wild
Yeah,
retarded shit. That's
like-
goofy as I don't know what.
That's
No, man, I don't know. No, that's anybody age.
I'm just tired of women who don't know how to differentiate entertainment from reality. That's entertainment. You gotta know that's entertainment.
Well, you just can't expect to be cuffed. That's what I'm
I
saying.
was just gonna say that. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it in a different manner. I was gonna say we gonna look at that as a good time. We'll never look at that as like somebody trying to hold down because
no matter how hard you twerk.
Because at the end of the day, Glorilla got a man and you don't. You're trying to get one. So you know what I mean? That's the whole idea behind learn, entertain.
Yeah, Bobby, I agree with that. Respect.
Yeah.
Yup.
Respect.
Oh, definitely, man.
That's one we shouldn't have missed because
Yeah.
that mouth and being able to talk to you like you know what I'm saying, certain way and saying things, knowing you're not gonna do nothing, so she just pressed the button just because you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hoping, but either way, because everybody ain't us. You know what I mean? You gonna have that, you know what I mean, spirit of Ike Turner pop up on you every now and again from some crazy dude.
So basically, it's just your preferences. The amount of your preferences that are being met makes you worth being cuffed.
Yeah, they meet the preferences, but you know, just like when you found your wife, it was a feeling, right? That's also it's a lot of things. It's not really nothing that you can just pinpoint. You know what I'm saying?
It's
What
overall
being ladylike?
What constitutes being ladylike?
The way you dress.
Dress.
Yeah.
Not being too loud, trying to always be seen.
Yeah.
Hygiene.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be
definitely
all
hygiene.
outside smoking and spitting and doing all these things of that nature. You shouldn't be walking down the street with no cup in your goddamn hand. Like it's certain things that just makes good sense.
So a motherfucker spitting is a turn on?
If you sitting there smoking a
Smoking
black and mild spitting,
Oh, you talking about that?
yeah, that's
I'm talking about
nasty.
if you smoking a black and mild, that's a no for me off top. As soon as you bust that bitch out, I'm gone.
Man, one thing I hate, and I know motherfuckers might not agree or disagree, whatever. Cleanliness, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all damn women's cars is a fucking mess.
Yeah, I rest my case on that. I'll clean the car out. Like
Another one is fucking littering. I cannot stand. I'm sorry, I don't know. Fucking anybody throwing fucking garbage outside the window.
Yeah, I agree with you on
That
that.
shit is fucking annoying. It is.
I agree with you on that.
You throw garbage outside, nigga?
Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, gum, yeah. I'm talking about the whole goddamn McDonald's.
McDonald's cup in the bag, hit the ground, fries done fell out, the drink done busted open because the ice done melted and shit. You just throw it right out the window. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me now?
Ladylike, you know, it's
A lady would never do that.
It's how she treats her kids, how she talks to people. You know what I'm saying? It's not only just you. It's just like a woman is supposed to be. I don't know. I don't want to say no cliche, seen but not heard kind of thing. But she should just.
You shouldn't have.
But I'm just saying. I don't want to seem like they can't talk. Cause see, sometimes they take your words and they run with it. They take the words and run with it. That's not what I'm saying.
What describes what makes a woman, to me, it's like something that is like when I feel like a woman that is carried herself in the utmost ladylikeness will be talked about or discussed in the utmost highest qualities, as opposed to being like, oh damn, she got an ass, or you know, she talked too much shit. It'd be like, oh man, you know, she good with her kids. Oh, she, you know what I mean? She real articulate. Oh man, you'll have more substance value to speak on this person as opposed to just physical or degrading stuff to say about a young lady. It's just at that point where it's like,
God damn.
now it's just like 9 times out of 10 ain't nobody gonna say nothing about half of these females because it just be like, oh man, that bitch was at the club. Oh, that bitch at the parking lot twerking on the Benz or something.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Like a lot of ladies don't know how to act or conduct themselves in a feminine manner around a bunch of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I need someone that I can bring around my fellas, and they not acting all,
like they want to be seen.
And
Like
that don't
they
mean being
like
stuck
yeah.
up. You don't have to be stuck up. You know what I mean? When I seen ladies go out party and kick it, but they ain't out there all loud and raunchy.
It's a lot of
on
things.
Tables and shit like that. That's just wild as hell. Like
The way you act and your appearance in public is important. Like we got the ladies that actually got kicked out of a restaurant for dressing too inappropriate or something along those lines. Then they kick them out of SKA, whatever the fuck that is, STK or whatever, because they have dress and booty shorts and stuff like that. You can buy. That's a turn off for me. I would be embarrassed. I would feel away if my woman buns is out.
You would?
Yes.
If you're a woman,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel away.
you ain't even finna leave this home.
I mean, I can't say that because she grown, but I'm saying I would feel away about it.
If my lady headed to the door with booty shorts on, I'm gonna dress her just like she dressed. Bitch, you better pull them shoes up. Something.
Often we
You know what I mean?
you
lost your
encounter
mind.
these types of women. We focusing on how often.
So you said for the single guys, how often are you guys encountering these types of women
Every time you walk out the door.
that you focused on?
There's
I
got
don't
touch that.
focus on neither one of them because that's not what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Because that's
Okay, Bears.
entertainment. You trying to entertain too many people. Like I've never seen a Rolls Royce with a commercial because we already know the quality Rolls Royce has. So it's like, all right, you know what I mean?
I think, but to answer Pat's question though, I think I run into it. I think that those kind of women are out there a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in our age range, Pat. You know what I mean? You're gonna get those kind of women that kind of either they have they course of like being fun and in the streets and things of that nature, or they already started their career and established their families and things of that nature. So that kind of lifestyle is not what they're looking for. But as a single man, you keep your eye out for everything. So then you also see those ones that I was talking about that want to go out and be half naked, boobs all out, butt out. You go into a nice establishment, even though TK, whatever the fuck it is, not like super high end, but it's still a nice establishment where you're supposed to have your buns out. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. Like I think that what you call the Me Too movement start telling people that they can just do anything and wear anything.
Oh yeah.
And then they get offended and mad when they tell them you can't come in the establishment. Well, you can wear whatever you want to wear, but it's an old lady over here trying to eat a piece of steak, white, black, green, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to see you walk past with a BBL butt all down the damn thing while she trying to eat some damn steaks. So you gotta know.
Who's overlooked? Jeff, who you talking about? Who's overlooked?
Who's often overlooked, Tim?
She probably talking about like ladylike women that we discussing. But I'm
Nothing wrong with your woman out half naked with or without you.
Oh, the ladylike girls are overlooked.
Hey, it's a preference. That's okay, Bobby. That's your preference. To it's a preference. It's no one way answer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a preference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my preference.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's for me. But to answer Tiff, I don't think you guys are overlooked at all. You know what I'm saying? I do think that the people with the BBLs probably get more looks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More looks.
Yeah, because that's what they're supposed to. That's why they dress and react and act that certain way. It's for attention. So that's what they're doing it for. They're doing it for the attention. We're saying that that's not cuffable though.
Yeah, we're not right. We might just because we look at that person, that don't mean we that's the idea of who we trying to live our life with as far as asking tips.
The best thing to say about that when a woman like that of high quality or just quality in general feels as though you're being overlooked, take that as a blessing because that means you being passed over by ignorant people that's just gonna be looking for the wrong thing in you. You know what I mean? You a quality person who's of quality and deserving you is going to find you. So just wait on it. Don't be in a quick.
I also think that the good women get insecure around the women that's like seeking attention. That's they figure automatically that we're gonna look at that woman and choose that woman over her. So she kind of shells up and gets quiet. Whatever happened to eye contact and things of that nature, like
I'm gonna tell you like this, Tiff, those type of
wrong.
women, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they're not gonna get a good man. They're not. The men that they get, it's gonna always be something negative. They're gonna always look at something. It's gonna be something negative wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think no respected man would want a woman outside acting that way. You see what I'm saying? So those women are gonna be looked at like, oh yeah, she looked nice, but that's about it. They're not gonna be cuffed at all. Trust me. Not by a good man.
You see, Bobby.
And this is where to answer Nikki real quick. I don't think it's overlooked. We see it. We see you, right? We see you. We you gotta see you. You're the only person like in a nice form-fitting dress where everybody else over here doing this. We see you. We see you. But the fact of the matter is, it's like maybe we're not getting the vibe of like interest. You know what I'm saying? Right. We also have to get like some eye contact. You know what I'm saying? She had to put a little extra walk on when she notices I'm looking. Because you gotta invite me. You gotta invite me.
Quality confidence. You know what I'm saying? You want no matter what they're wearing, or how they're dressed, they're confident. You know what I'm saying? So just because you standing next to a woman that got their ass cheeks out and she twerking and everything, you got to be confident enough to be like, I don't give a damn what she doing. I'm making sure, you know what I'm saying, that I keep stay true to myself.
We only demand respect. I don't know, Bobby. I don't know about he said, man, we don't need love. Hell, we don't even really care about or understand love. As males, we only demand respect. I agree about it. We demanded our respect, but I need my love.
Bobby, have you been hurt? Bobby said somebody.
No, but I mean, like when he said somebody don't necessarily know about love. A lot of us grew up off Survivor.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that, Bobby. We grew up off Survivor. You know what I'm saying? My mom. She was a single mom, so it was always just it wasn't any hugs and kisses and rubbing the boo-boos. Goddamn it, it was get your ass up and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So I see where you're coming from.
To get to Tiff, it's never that. The problem is with that is that you try to set the rules and the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a guy, because you got what'd you say, boundaries and standards or whatever the case may be, so do we. You may not met all of our boundaries and standards, but we lowered some of the things so you can get through the threshold. Well, you have to do the same thing, even though you got boundaries and standards. You have to do the same thing. You try to stand on stuff and tell us what to do. That's where we get mixed up at.
I can see that.
Women are overlooked.
What else?
We reading up on the comments.
Yeah.
What, Nikki?
From personal experience, yes, they are. Yes, they are what?
Nikki. Yeah, we got Tiffany.
Yeah, like Pac. That's Pac on the Union page. Like women, I don't believe they overlooked either.
No,
I don't think you overlook. We see you. I swear we do. It's just the fact that I don't think that y'all are confident enough to give that eye contact, to give that certain signal, because you see the half-naked woman in the room. So you think that automatically our attention is going to that woman, that we don't see you. Of course we see you. We understand what that is. But if that's the only thing in the room, what the fuck we gonna look at? We gonna look at that. But if you make yourself, in our eye, whatever the case to be, for lack of a better word, then we'll understand. Like, we're gonna take this over some long term. Hell no. What the idea, at least? What did you say? What you mean by that? Yeah, what you mean by that? So this are not done.
What? Because she don't have a dress on, we overlook.
Yeah, you see, you keep it moving. Yeah, you use and kept it moving. Yeah, you see, and kept it moving. on experience overlooked. I just explained why. You got to list. Yeah, that's another thing. I just explained why. I mean, I literally just explained why.
Maybe it's lagging.
I think I explained twice. The reason why is because you don't make it inviting. You have to make it inviting if you want us to come chase. So it's got to be some eye contact. It's got to be something.
And we all know
to invite.
A lot of women. Y'all, the crazy shit about it is y'all focus on the same shit we focus on, right? Yeah. So if you got a half-naked woman in the room, guess what? Not only am I looking at the motherfucker, you looking at them too. But you just ain't looking at them the same way. You looking at them worried about why she got this on, why she got that on. Instead of worried about your damn self. It's
not a rule though. Yeah. What's that? That's not a rule. It's not a blah 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 rule thing. It's just like, yo, like I'm not gonna try to talk to somebody that's not looking for my attention. We already know this lady looking for everybody's attention, right? So you know that she's gonna get 100 people speaking to her, talking to her, trying to, because that's what she, even if that makes her feels good, you know what I'm saying? That's what she wants to do. I get it. I'm rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? But now you, on the other hand, you're not half dressed. So now you have to give me something to say, come chase me. You got to give me something to say, come chase me. If you're not looking at me from across the room, if I look up and I don't see you looking at me, then turn your head or something, so I can know, like, oh, okay, she was checking me out. But if you already timid because of some other women in the room or something of that nature, and you're not even thinking that we see you, then of course you're gonna get overlooked. You're gonna walk right past us. I don't know if you got a man or not. That's probably why you didn't look, because you had a man. But if you're single, make yourself known. That's it.
Saying that's an opinion.
That's all. That's all we spit out.
What you were saying.
I'm kind of ignorant. I might slide up behind you, but go get your friend.
3 has nothing to do with confidence. I got that, honey. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, you're just saying, like, as far as like body types. Is that what you're saying? Like the smaller women, smaller body types might get overlooked. That's a preference thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some women that like, usually tall guys like little women. Real 6'4", 6'5" motherfucker always with somebody 5'2". You know what I'm saying? 5'3". You know what I'm saying? So it's just a preference thing. You know what I'm saying?
With dogs when they was little.
It's a preference thing. That's fun.
Yeah, that.
This one's fire.
So what makes them Cuffin to you? And what was our second topic?
Like cuffing season. Like I guess we were saying, like, what's cuffing season and what goes into cup. Yeah. What goes into cuffing? No, he did that. What goes into like cuffing season, or like, I guess the rules, regulations, maybe, I don't know.
Who brought the cuffing season up? Was it Nikki?
No, it was somebody else. I think somebody else gave us 2 different topics. I mean, both of these topics. 2 different women gave us both of these topics.
Okay, body type.
I'm saying, period.
Well, yeah, I don't think it gets overlooked.
Either way, women do get overlooked.
I mean,
point blank, period. If you see somebody walk in the room and they got a whole lot of ass behind them, and they got an outfit that's promoting that
whole lot of ass.
You're, as a male, you're gonna look. Now you see somebody else, a slimmer body type, that walks in, she cute, you gonna still look. Me and you always gonna look. Like when they walk past you,
always look, man.
But if the slim one walking past and them cheeks ain't moving like ham hocks, you gonna be like, oh, that's decent. You know what I'm saying? But then you gonna walk past, or somebody else walk past with them ham hocks, you gonna be like, damn.
Well, let's say the ham hocks walk past first. Then the little skinny mini walk past.
You're gonna look
at both. But if the skinny mini just keep walking by, you just gonna let it go. But if she turn around and give you a little eye, you're gonna be like, okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know, like if she threw that, your focus probably go off the big booty chick, because now you know this chick feeling you. You know, out of all the women in the room, this chick feeling you.
Yeah, because ham hocks walk past and she
ain't paying nobody no attention.
But them little ones walk past.
She get this look right, exactly.
But at the same time, I don't know. It's no. I don't know. I guess it's no woman out there. Like, how many times do you look and be like when you? So if you're looking at someone, like you're looking at this one that's half naked, right? That's ass. Then you walk, or someone else walk past, and they're dressed a little more conservative. You ain't saying that's ass too.
If it's ass,
yeah. That's what it's all ass to us.
Yeah, if it's ass, for sure. If it's ass, it's ass.
But because to me, like, and y'all, I mean, chime in, how many women have had decent relationships with men that they've met off the streets, that have, we was doing the cat calling, right?
Yeah.
Men that have approached you and then it went from there. I know a lot of them is come from school or, where they worked. It's like you getting to know a person before y'all really start going out on a date or something like that. You see what I'm saying?
No, go say it again because I wasn't paying attention.
Watching football.
Yeah.
I'm asking
We all watching the game,
yeah,
so.
how many relationships came off you approaching a woman, in that way and just trying to holler at them. That's why I was referencing back to, when you first meeting a woman or looking at a woman, you're looking at it like, oh, that's ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You looking at someone like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
that I can
yeah, yeah.
see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
I can
For sure.
get to
Everybody
know
falls
real,
in the same
yeah.
boat. I mean,
because I was
everybody
most
falls
of
in the
time
same
you
boat
get-
of ass, but you do know that the person with half naked probably gonna have a ton of deuce in her face that you're not looking at her as the potential to be
Right.
something
And then, like
more.
you said,
But
if
the other girl,
that's
you will.
not a something that you like, you gonna look, but you gonna be like, I probably hit that, but I'll probably don't want to do it.
100%. And that's exactly what that's exactly what I was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to mean that both of them ain't ass, but you automatically know this is just ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This one we gonna date and see what's gonna happen, whatever. But it's,
you know what I'm saying? Because that could have been a good one. That might have been just her one day to let loose.
it might have been.
You
And
know,
and just because you got a BBL fat ass and you dress naked don't mean you a hoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the perception of it is that. It don't
That's
mean
gonna
that.
be
It don't mean that you a hoe. It
yeah.
don't even. She could. That's how she just feel comfortable
Pac
going
said,
out.
isn't there a different perception when we look at women, sex versus quality? I don't know what you mean by that one, Pac.
When we look at women, sex versus quality.
Because I don't think you know quality. You got to get to know the person first.
No, I think idealistic. I think you do. You think quality automatically has.
You'll perceive quality.
Right. Automatically, you think if she not half naked,
Right.
if she, she look like she.
Bobby said perception is most times, Bobby, you ain't lying.
Perception is definitely reality. Yeah, perception is reality. But that's all you got to go off of, though. Anyway, it's what you think this. You look at a person and you kind of pan out who you think they is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's up to that person to live up to that quality or whatever you panned out for her to be, you know what I'm saying, or not, you know what I'm saying. So you can meet somebody that you thought was super dope, and she could be an airhead. You can meet thought she was super dope, and she could be a skeezer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it. Yeah, skeezer. I heard that a long time. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a season word right there.
But yeah,
You probably can get away with it now.
Yeah.
BBL versus skinny mini. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. So you would assume, like I think I was on that line already. Like the BBL, you would think
My God.
that's the perception. That's sex. The BBL would be sex.
Mm-hmm.
The skinny mini, you would think, and she would dress presentable, would be quality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I can
That's
see
what
that.
you think. You know what I'm saying? But that
She's
necessarily.
a tightly wrapped freak. That's what that is.
You can get away with it. I believe you can get away with it now.
And then what you say, Bobby? You gonna have to go with the skinny mini. All right then.
It's a little more quality, right? You feel like it's gonna be more quality?
That's what I'm talking about.
Skinny
Bobby.
mini?
Get them coily rays and them Janae.
First of all, if you dating somebody that's a skinny mini, you're gonna have
a lot of flexibility.
a lot. You ain't gonna have to stop as often.
Stop
You know?
what?
Walking, going upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like the skinny mini gonna be able to
Keep up with you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
She gonna be more active.
She gonna fit more shit. So if y'all go shopping, she not gonna be like, damn, they ain't got my size.
Yeah,
you know
Adonis
what I'm saying?
is fat shaming right now.
No,
Because he keeps smiling while you're saying shit. You ain't gonna have to walk up the stairs.
No, I mean,
are you body shaming her?
that's an example they use.
Skinny mini is
Man,
not
it's
cute.
all cute.
Don't
What?
take that.
How you delete it?
Definitely not true. Skinny mini gonna show you.
You could be skinny.
Oh, what's his fucking comment pop up? You got skinny mini gonna let you pound it out. That's 100%. But that's is that what you're speaking on? Perception over perception is reality. You think that's the first thing, but that's the first thing across the board. When you see a skinny mini, you think like I'm gonna kill her. But low key though, she might be a demon though. Ain't she? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, most of them be the ones that have 7, 8 kids and shit.
Low, you know what I'm saying? Low key, you think you know what I'm saying? I'm about to
assassinate women.
I'm about to man. You look at a little booty, you be like, I'm about to terrorize her. And she don't even know it. Like she don't even know it. Like
Vader see her from across the room, turn the macho man ready. Oh yeah, brother.
I'm about to terrorize her little ass. She don't even know it. But you know, that's just the perception that you get. So that's why I say those skinny minis don't really get overlooked. It just sometimes, you know, you gotta make yourself seen in a room full of, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make yourself seen in a room.
So
gotta make yourself seen.
Don't worry
about the BBL.
The skinny minis aren't overlooked.
Even if not the BBL is not in the room, you gotta make yourself seen. If you see somebody that you attracted to, right?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you make yourself seen. I ain't saying go do a cartwheel in front of the nigga. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying?
That would get my
Nothing wow. You know what I'm saying? But it's gotta be something subtle. Like it's a room full of women. What make you? Why I gotta choose you? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make yourself stand out. Same thing. Reason why you saw this guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you walked past, he smelled good. Maybe he was dressed fly. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. It's a reason it's a reason that he stood out to you. It's gotta be the same thing.
Then, shit, you gotta be confident enough to be able to approach too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women don't approach.
Never approach.
You know, you missing your beat. You might look at someone, you know what I'm saying, that ain't dressed like he all fucking Madison, you know what I'm saying? And you dress nice and you know what I'm saying, look, but you don't want to say nothing to him because you feel like that's not your job. It's the man's job to approach. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss your beat either.
You can do it in subtleties, ladies. You can just walk by, breeze by somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta walk up and be like, how
you gotta.
Yeah, because pound town. Go ahead.
You gotta make yourself stand out. Like I mean, I think that goes both ways, though, right? That goes both ways.
Bobby said, "Do the goddamn cardio. Just go all out, right?" And hey, Bobby, wouldn't that be attractive though? That'll be attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. You'll be like, "Look at this damn fool." Let me holler at him. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I don't know. I guess I'm not a attention grabbing person, so I'm not that guy. So I wouldn't that cartwheel shit. I wouldn't fly with me. But I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If I look up and catch your eye, you walk by, and we catch your eye contact, like it's everybody at the table. You looking at me, like you know what I'm saying?
That's some love story.
There ain't no love story. It's got to be.
You catch your eye.
You got to catch your eye contact. What else you gonna do?
Bobby Valentino song.
That's all right. Bobby Valentino probably got holes.
No, he got holes.
In his head. He got holes getting abused, man. Literally.
You got holes with beards.
So,
yeah, that's true. You only get one first impression. I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? You got
boils down to just preference all the way around.
That's it.
Preference all the way around, and how much of their weird shit can you deal with? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know the full weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But we all agree ain't nobody perfect. You see what I'm saying? But knowing that ain't nobody perfect, we also
I might have missed it.
Hold on, what we say? What we say?
Just came on. Women with kids, do y'all have views? Is she worth Cuffin or not? It seems to be the thing, especially if she had more than one.
I'm gonna keep playing with you. Hell yeah, hell yes.
Hell yes, what?
You worth Cuffin. If you meet that certain criteria. I don't personally think, like, say you meet the person, right? You find out she got 2 kids.
Come on, baby.
Whatever. 2 kids. Okay. She got 2 kids. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Bear scored. By the way, bear scored. She got 2 kids, but she's meeting and checking all of your boxes. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Man, to me, that's
checking all my boxes.
That's a great fucking turn on. To me, my preference, not my preference, but you know what I'm saying? Something that attracts me to a woman is her being a good mom. You know, that should be attractive to women as far as with men. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be dealing with no man that don't take care of their fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Because
What they say,
some
red
shit can happen.
flag?
Exactly. You know what I'm
That's a red
saying?
flag,
So
bro.
I would, that's one thing that attracted me to my wife. When I met her, is I saw how a great mom she was. You know what I'm saying? That's very fucking attractive. So y'all not overlooked either. Trust me.
But
I think
I wonder who does that though.
what
Like they see that they got kids,
Me.
and they just run
Me.
away.
me, and I'm
He
gonna
can
speak
tell
on
you
that. I'm
why.
gonna speak on that
Because
right now.
when he told me, I was saying that too. But when he told me, it made sense. Go ahead.
I'm about to say to me it matters. You know what I'm saying? It matters. It matters by how many. It matters by how many fathers, and it matters by lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If you don't already have a tight ship, and before I meet you, meaning like baby daddy still spending the night, you know what I'm saying? Baby daddy, popping up at the crib. You don't got things in order. Like I'm not even looking at you twice. Forget even the one night. I just don't even. That's just too much drama. I'm not gonna go through drama just to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people have lingering issues. They can't let go of they old flames, men and women. You know what I'm saying? The baby daddy still want to go back and smash the baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, baby mama let the baby daddy smash or whatever the case may be. You gotta have some order in what you do. You know what I'm saying? And then I look at everything. Okay, well, she got 3 kids. I'm looking at everything. Do they have breakfast in the morning? Like, are they, the house clean? How the kids look? You know what I'm saying? All this stuff like that. All this stuff be important to me because anytime you sleep with somebody, it's a possibility of you having a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
So then now I'm putting my kid into a situation that I already knew wasn't a good situation. You know what I'm saying? So kids matter in that family, not because you have them, because of the lifestyle that you live once you have them. You know what I'm saying? I guess that makes sense or whatever the case may be.
Explain that to me before. It makes sense.
I always had that type of mindset that, you know what I mean, if I can't trust you with my last name, I damn sure can't trust you with a kid.
Yeah.
That's just real.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't mind the woman having a great relationship with the father of the kids, whatever the case may be. Y'all on speaking terms and y'all can crack a joke and he can come by and get the kids. I'm good with that. I mean, it's all about trust. But it's the part where y'all always arguing. You know what I'm saying? He's, over at odd times of the day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, if y'all not together, like, damn, he been over there 9 hours. He been over there my whole shift. He been over there. Like, shit. Like, I'm good.
Tiffany say she pay attention to all that. Christina said she don't want kids, so she don't date with personally somebody with kids. I mean, is that still? Can you still find people without kids?
Plenty, yeah, plenty. And I used to feel that way too, but I have a son. You know what I'm saying? So even though my son's a little older now, but even that I used to think of like, do I insert my son into a situation that I don't feel comfortable with? If I don't even feel comfortable, if I don't even like the way you do your kids, why would I say watch my kids run to the store, go grab us some food or something like that? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take care of home. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature.
Yeah, you can't be all over the place when you got kids, man. You got to have some type of stability.
I don't know if it should be a thing, but 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, I look at that. I'm sorry. I do.
That's enough for me, right?
I do.
They said 3 kids, 3 baby daddies.
3 kids, 3 baby daddies. That's a
deal breaker through the gate for me.
That's something that I look at. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that I can really exit off, but I do say that you start the race with something on your back for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not even.
And I would feel like you would do the same thing. Shit, if I got 8 kids and 5 baby mamas, you would feel the same fucking way. You'd be crazy as hell to be another. You know what I'm saying?
Not to say that's a bad person or anything like that.
This motherfucker still.
What about that situation?
What?
Problem.
People don't get how cool me and my son is there, and because of that, they assume there's something more. It's probably how you handle the situation, Nikki. You know, some stuff has to be explained. Like if it's, I guess some men can be threatened. You know what I'm saying, by certain things. I wouldn't, personally, but it could be the way you handle in certain situations. You know what I'm saying, that gives them that inclination that something else might be going on. If you might be accepting money for something other than just
your children,
your son, yeah. And depending on how old your son is, the dad can get the money directly to the son.
It's a lot of
to the
things
child.
though.
So so many different things.
I agree. I say don't ruin that relationship for no man at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't ruin your relationship with your child's father at all for no guy, no thing. I'm in the same situation. I deal with that exact same thought process by my son's mother, people she dated, that they feel threatened. But I'm just saying, people are used to when people break up that it's toxic and it's bad. And when they have a great relationship, they don't know how to accept that. They always think that because it's still sex involved, but that's not necessarily true. If both parents put their kid first and that's the only thing that really matters, then you can get along. You'll get along for your kid if you really love your kid. You will get along for your kid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Should be like,
I think so.
Well, Takeda and Nikki, to y'all, I mean, you gotta. I guess you guys gotta. Yeah, it's hard, but you have to find a person that can handle, mature enough to handle that situation. You know, because a lot of men, their egos get hurt. You know, if they're not doing enough, or if they feel like they're not doing something, or your kids.
What we talking about? Polly? That was what she talking about. She
was saying like if
that's how
they
cool
get along.
The baby daddies is, and how good that they are. They get along with the other.
Oh, the other mom. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Like I would personally love to get along with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird, bro. You know, and not like a threatening weird, but just like respect the fact that I've been here forever. You know what I'm saying? And you skipped out. You skipped out and you come back in here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell him that you ain't shit. I'm gonna let him find out about your ain't shitness. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna facilitate, how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying? But if I can work with you, if we got like common ground, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I think the more parental people that you have in a child's life definitely makes a difference. More positive parental people. You know what I'm saying? You can have 3 moms, 2 dads. You know what I'm saying? If everybody on your ass come report card pickup, I mean, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point in time, it's not even about you no more. It's about them.
Yeah,
and that's what it boils down to. That's he hit it right on the head. It's about the child. You know what I'm saying? So everybody should be trying to do whatever it takes for the betterment of the children. Not for themselves, but more than likely, most of the time it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
everybody's emotion, egos, everything get involved, and everything stupid falls shit. Apart. Yep, and it only hurts the kids. That's all it hurts.
Facts, because now the kid feel like he the cause of y'all being, at odds and shit.
So I applaud you, Nikki, and who was that? Takeda. Yeah, man, for y'all relationships, man, hold that down. You know what I'm saying? I do. I love it. I love it.
You said right now?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah. I think the mother-father dynamic is great. It's important for the kids. That's why I say don't lose it, because it's important for the kids more than anything. If you got a guy that really understands and really want to be with you, he'll understand once he gets an idea and see you guys together and things of that nature. If he's working at trying to understand, then it'll work out. But if it's that, he never met the guy, what I'm saying? He don't come around with another guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to make nothing work. He just want to sit there and throw shade from the, what I'm saying, from the back to keep turmoil up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need that.
So drop his ass.
If he ain't exactly, just like
you don't want to cause friction between you and your child's father, because then that's gonna cause friction between you, the child's father, and the child. You know what I'm saying? Which is most important. So you just guys got to make sure that if your relationship is tight right now with then you got to be the other man. He got to understand that, and if he don't, then I agree, leave his ass alone. Then.
But just like you said that he brings his wife around for everything, it's no way that your guy shouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he shouldn't show up to a barbecue for an hour or two or something along those lines.
But it seems like they talking like them. He probably don't want to fucking go. You going to let your baby daddy house?
He ain't trying to. He not trying to develop. It's not. You ain't gotta be nobody best friend, but it's like y'all should have some sort of relationship where y'all have a common ground of communication amongst each other.
Y'all in the house together. Y'all can speak. What up, Rob? What up, Tim? You know what I'm saying? Now be that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta go to no ball games and nothing like that.
Y'all could go to ball games.
You can, but I'm
Like,
just saying you don't have to.
Don't approach. He shouldn't have approached it like that. That's just like really wild and immature of him. Because I mean, even when he's being involved with that, you know, as far as like being a dad part, it's just like that's his real biological father. You'll never replace that. So, I mean, he should have been focusing on letting him go.
I got a question for y'all. How long is long enough? I mean, how long do you wait before you
let somebody
meet your kids? Because what if he trash with kids after you done dating for 6 months, y'all done slept together, y'all great together, things of that nature. Now you just wasted time because he trash with kids. He talked to them like they're adults. He got a foul mouth around the kids or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Just a bad influence on the kids. So then you wasted time. So how long is enough if you
hold that Tiffany comment?
I don't think people should meet people's kids until at least a year or something after you being together.
But that just defeats the purpose of what I just said.
I mean,
it's your preference, but I'm just saying that kind of defeats the purpose. You go into dating somebody for a year,
see what I'm saying?
And now you bring around your kids and they just doing dumb stuff.
Kids, yeah, like, oh shit, man, I just wasted a whole year on your ass. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I agree, but I still.
What would you do?
Like, I don't want you to. I can't. I don't have.
As far as for me, I think it's a feeling. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think it's how I feel about it. Right. Before, you know what I'm saying? I let her meet my son, but I don't think it's like 2 months or 3 months or something like that. It's just like if I feel like I locked in with her and I'm ready to start like just narrowing my list down, you know what I'm saying, to just her kind of thing, I'm like, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to all sit down and go to dinner or something along those lines. Even though I never really.
What did Tiffany say?
Tiffany said sometimes there's blurred lines.
The child mother doesn't respect the fact he's in a relationship, which makes that's the majority of the time.
They can't move on.
The child mother,
that's the majority of the time. It's like that a lot, man. It is.
Nigga, you happy with?
But I don't even think that's a one-way thing. It's guys that do the same thing.
Yeah, they do. She's speaking, but she's just speaking as.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's both ways, and I think that's terrible. And you know, at some point, maybe he or she is not ready. We got an interception. Maybe he or she is not ready to enter y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you just, gotta leave them out. You gotta make ways to make you guys work. If it's gotta take the kids to mamas and then I'll pick them up from mamas or whatever the case may be to make things work, then that's how it's gotta be until that other person comes around and is ready to join the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily, y'all relationship like that, but just being able to accept y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Things
what do you do in a situation where you and your baby mom's got a good relationship until you find somebody else, and then all of a sudden the relationship go bad?
When you and your baby mom got a good relationship, and then I meet somebody else.
You meet somebody else, and then now you and your baby mom, she pissed off about it. So now,
you know what that is then. Yeah, you know what that is then. But that's not your problem.
Yeah, that's her issue.
You know what I'm saying? Because if what you and the baby moms had was supposed to work, it would have. So that's just her being petty and salty that you moved on and found somebody else, or she just want to still be together. Yeah, you saw that. They just got that takeaway. Yeah.
Somebody said 3 months.
10 months.
3 months.
That was cute, boy.
Yeah. No,
10 months.
Mickey said 10 months.
Said 10 months.
10 months.
Earliest. That's a long time. Nigga.
That's a long time.
Why?
That's like 2-3 seasons.
But what do you mean?
Yeah. 3 months is
Nah, I'm saying seasons. We done went through 3 seasons in 10 months. We done put on shorts and hoodies, all type of shit. Like, I'm saying, but like you done went through so many seasons before you even let these people you meet your kids. Now you're wasting.
But you're introduced as a friend, and cute. Kids are very smart.
But they hip to the friend game. They hip to the friend game and they hip to the dog game. You ain't going. I mean, go see the man about a dog.
We already know damn well.
Nigga said, why is that too long? Yeah, I think that's too long too, especially if that's.
What if they're not good? What if they're not a good fit?
You have to see if it's a good fit for your family. He got to be a good fit for your family.
Yeah.
So what if you come around, he's not even a good fit for your family? You come around, he, giving them bad advice, talking crazy to them, cussing around them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, allow smoking and things of that nature, smoking around your kids, things of that nature. So like, you got to understand what he is, in your kid's life.
We got some good stuff. V, what's up?
We just gonna close it out. Keep it rolling.
Vegan chimed in, said it hurts to see you with another woman.
You can get that, but for the betterment of the child, you got to get over that shit.
It just was.
Wait,
you wasn't.
it hurts to
Y'all
see
wasn't in that
you
space.
with another
You know what I'm
woman.
saying? Y'all wasn't in that space.
Yeah, but that's
It wasn't meant for y'all.
Ain't no. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You wasn't the woman. You're not the woman to bring that. You wasn't the woman to bring that out of him, and she was able to bring it out of him. It also comes with maturity. You know what I'm saying? He learned from you. You created that man. You can say that. You can help create that man because he learned, made his mistakes with you and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, you gotta.
Because look, a lot of women say it's that saying that go out there.
What it's gotta be.
What they say that you building up a man to make him better to be with. Sometimes that should be the case. Yeah, honestly,
and he owes you flowers.
It do because, like Veda said, sometimes you're just not that person. You know what I'm saying? You can bring some things out of him. You know what I'm saying? That'll make him a better man. But you're just not the one. You know what I'm saying? And they'll go find somebody else.
But it could. But it's a lot to do with what the pattern we already set. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like we made known. Let's just say cheating, right? Let's just say cheating, right? We done cheated on you 3-4 times. We done been through the thing, but we understand you're gonna keep accepting it. We understand that we can kind of get away with it. We might have to hear him out a little bit, but we'll get away with it. So sometimes, guys, if you're in that lifestyle, you know, you're gonna continue to do that until that woman leaves you, whatever the case may be. But you learn, believe me, we learn everything from that relationship, so we don't take it to the next relationship. We try to, you know, modify ourselves a little bit. It's kind of just like what you're used to. So if you, it's ugly, but
it's a lot.
What did Nikki's?
I'm gonna go back. So after, because with the kid, because it's kind of like split conversation.
Yeah, it always kind of go like that though.
When we said that 10 months was a lot, you know what I'm saying? You was answering with Nikki, but then this was Veronica chimed in and said.
Yeah.
So that part, you know what I'm saying? We kind of answered that a little bit. And then she said you can't trust people around the kids, which is 100% true.
You need to know that in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm not saying you leave this person around your kids.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. You don't leave them with your kids,
but you want to see how
you dare to do that.
He reacts to him. And if you see what I'm saying, exactly. Kids gonna tell you the truth. They gonna like, I don't like him.
100%, 100%.
And it's just like if the son or daughter is already telling you, nah, I ain't fucking.
Then that's gonna be problems, because
the
child was smart. They will always
wait 10 months to make.
The kids are always making a problem
for you.
If they don't feel like they like that person, they're gonna make a problem too.
Not only that, it's the way he talks to you around your kids. You know, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Or blah blah.
10 months, y'all done already established,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all relationship, but now you bring around the kid, and then now that relationship, that dynamic is totally different. You see what I'm saying? Like I would say, get that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? Not day one or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if you already,
shut up.
Come on now,
finish your damn comment.
If you already
flag,
fuck.
If you already what?
If you already done established y'all as y'all, you know what I'm saying? Without the kid, how in the hell
do you not trust around your kids? But you'll trust around you and things of that nature.
I don't disagree with what she's saying. Like that type of time, you know what I mean? You have to structure your own relationship before I even trust you to be around my kid.
I know, but what?
How long though? Not 10 months.
No, but I'm saying an initial meet and greet with my kid, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, and it went bad or went good. It's like we gonna build from that. We'll see going down maybe a few more after the road. But if it's like, if my kid really just thoroughly don't trust you or don't like you with something about you my kid don't like, I don't rock with my kid, because you know what I mean, it'll save me that much more drama in the long run, because now I'm dealing with this person.
Now when you bring somebody around your kids, I'm not saying you let him fuck up 3 or 4 times. Right. It's a one-time thing. You kind of just see how they mesh together. The kids and the boyfriend or the girlfriend mesh together. You got to see how they mesh together. If they don't mesh, then you understand. It's either this not the one, or it's either this not the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, we still need a couple more months. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But you have to start the process somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta even let him know or her know
Mhm.
that these kids is important and what they think is important.
Right.
So you better be on your best motherfucking behavior,
You
like
see,
it
it be
was when you met me.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be telling their kids, well, you know, I'm getting married. I'm getting married next month. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't even met the man.
I mean, I
It
wouldn't
takes
be
on
on
the
that.
individual.
Hold on, we getting to everybody
Depends on the
comments. You
individual.
know, y'all make it real juicy.
Actually, working something.
I just
So you
can't,
gotta read that
I
out
just
loud,
can't
right?
see. I just can't see myself letting a kid meet somebody too early. And just be like, no.
The daughter doesn't.
I don't like you when you're treating as invisible, or you and my baby doesn't mesh, or me and you don't. Then we gotta call it one, because it's not just about our happiness. The kids need to be comfortable. Yeah, that's what we say.
100%.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I think she put that down before we started that conversation. But yeah, we agree with that 100%.
Gotta get it in early.
Let's go with the Tiffany joint.
I agree. They don't need to
that's
know
definitely-
everybody, but that's
Exactly.
this is not day one dating. This is like somebody that you already feel like. So you done already went your summer,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, all right, they checked enough
Ooh,
boxes.
shit.
So now it's about cuffing season. I'm gonna see if I really fuck with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Talking about your one
Now
night
I'm gonna
stands,
bring them
nigga.
around.
No, we're not
No,
talking about.
no.
We're not talking about everybody. We're talking about the guy that you is ready to take to the next level, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to date nobody just for 10 months because you know they ain't going nowhere. Y'all dating for 10 months, y'all might as well just continue to date because it's not really gonna be
It's not
nothing.
even really technically dating, but it's just like this would be like something exclusive, like me and this person finally settling down. It's like 10 months into it. Now
Yeah,
it's
you're a little
like,
weird in Rockford.
It's a little different.
yeah, you don't want to be
A little different out there.
jumping in there. Everybody.
What did Cuffin say, man?
You leave them for the fat white woman.
What the-
That's what all it is. In Rockford.
The father sometimes tries to father child love them, so to maintain a healthy balance.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I did. So that's how I know.
Yeah.
You do, yeah, because you want us just to keep a healthy relationship. You want to be able to see your child. I didn't know
But I
until
think-
later that I had to be like, wait a minute, I ain't got to kiss your ass. All I got to do is go fight for my child, and then I'm good.
I was
So
just
I
gonna say that.
agree.
It's just about knowing. It's just
Yeah.
about understanding the whole situation.
But when you're young,
Yeah.
you don't have all those answers. Like we speaking as we're 40, you know what I'm saying? Except Isaiah over here, so we're speaking, we with history, you know what I'm saying, with experience, you know what I'm saying. We've been through some of these situations. I know I did.
Damn,
And
touchdown.
I had to pacify my child's mom just so I thought I did, so I can be in my child's life. But then after I went through court, which was the hardest damn shit I had to do, then that's for all dads out there. They always say something. We'll get on that on another topic, but the baby mamas keep them from that. If you really want to see your damn child, you're gonna go fight for your child and make sure that you involve.
That's where I was gonna go
No
with that,
matter what.
Tiffany. That's where I was gonna go. Like, yo, who cares if she mad?
Yeah,
It may
so
be a
you
little
can't-
bit
yeah,
inconvenience.
yeah.
She may make it really hard for you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's your child, bro.
Yeah.
If you don't jump over a mountain, run through traffic,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what
You
what
making
is
it
what
about
we
her.
doing? What
You
we
know
doing
saying?
here?
We ain't supposed to be making it about her. We supposed to be making
She
it
just
about
mad.
the child. Yeah.
We can't be around each other. Shit, drop them off at your mama's house. Take them to your cousin's house. Take them to somebody else's house, and then I'll come pick them up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna be. And eventually, is what I'm saying. They'll get over it. They ain't got no other choice.
She gonna meet somebody.
We
Wow,
still
This is
don't-
going this is going back.
Yeah, we all over the place.
She was like, they coming in fast.
Yeah. Veronica said,
Yeah, go
why-
back. We got a lot of shit. Let's run through them real
We
quick.
coming down. So this was the next one.
And bless his heart because he making things difficult on himself, not putting his foot down. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Definitely. It
That
is.
was me, Nikki. That was me. Yep. Now I got some fat ass Timberland boots.
Oh, why? At what point?
She was the woman for you. So what happened? We're gonna come back to that one
This.
because I can. I'm gonna speak on that one.
Well, let's do it right now.
Let's do it
Then.
now.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
Knock it out.
She was the one for you at that time
Yep.
during that time of your life.
Yep.
But when
Start
y'all
maturing.
done old, when
Yep.
y'all done did whatever y'all
Mhm.
did, and time moved on, situations happen. You learn from those situations. Now I'm better prepared for the next situation.
But the
So
most-
at that time, yes, you were the woman for me at that time. But then throughout our history, now the next situation, I'm gonna speak on this before it gets out of hand. I'm gonna check this before it gets out of hand. I'm gonna understand where you're coming from before I get out of hand. You see what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot about self growth. You know,
That's
I'm
what I
saying?
was looking
You
for.
may
That's the
not-
word I was looking for.
You not
You grow.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be the same person that
Nah.
that I'm not the same person that, you know, when I first met you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I first met you, I was one person. After dealing with you, being in a relationship with you, I'm growing, I'm steady finding out what works, what doesn't work, what I like now, what I thought I liked, didn't, you know what I'm saying? Don't really matter what, you know, what matters now, you know what I'm saying? So you steady growing as a person, as an individual by being in that relationship. That's why I say you may have helped that person become the person he was looking for. And then he realized, hey, she was beautiful, but she's not the one. You know what I'm saying? So the other girl kind of checked those boxes.
Right.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you can't just like this. I kind of see what Phil, you know, saying what Veronica's saying, because that person was patient enough with you until, you know what I'm saying, you got to the point to where you were mature enough to handle the relationship. You know what I'm saying? But now you're kicking me to the curb for somebody else.
No, it's not necessarily kicking to the curb. No, even it could be outgrown.
You gotta treat like it's
outgrown is a peaceful way of saying it. But what I'm saying is, as we matured, as we grew and found out the things, we also damaged each other. So we're now damaged people trying to move forward, and it's not going to work because we have history of damage. We got history of no trust. We have history of, you know, this and that. So therefore,
well, that's a
it can never.
That's
but that's what she's saying.
Situation.
No, I'm saying she's saying that she put in the work to get you to where you was.
Mm-hmm.
If you only learn these things by trial and error. You know what I'm saying? You only she learned them things, or he learned those things because he fucked up with V. You know what I'm saying? So now we created bad blood, you know, turmoil and things of that nature. Even if you're still willing to, me, even if you're still willing to, I have the turmoil from them arguments.
But to me, that's not what love is, though. Like love, you can't. But speak like a car. Like if you got a car, right? You got this car that you bought that you really like. You know what I'm saying? The body is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But the parts, the moving parts, or whatever, are not where you want it to be. So you adjust and you go out and you get all this shit and get it worked on and get it up and running the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you got to kind of like treat a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect in the beginning. Y'all got to be able to. You got to be mature enough to be able to. Speak and talk. You know what I'm saying? And grow with someone. You know what I'm saying?
I
like
get
that. I don't believe in love stories. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect person out there for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to find somebody that you mesh with, and that you be like, I can see myself with this person for the rest of my life.
I agree.
Y'all
it's no perfect person, right? But I mean, at some point, how long do you keep trying to make something work that doesn't work?
That's love, man.
Right?
That's love.
No. How long do you keep making something work that doesn't work? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, that doesn't work.
That doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So if it doesn't work. If it works, then he stays and fights for it. But if he doesn't see that it's working, why would he stay and fight for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand V point of view, but it's also his point of view. So if he's on the no and she's on the yes, it's still a no. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just because she's able to deal with more doesn't mean he's able to deal with more.
So that's too broad then, because you got to know why. You
know I'm just saying we're speaking in general. Yeah, I'm not asking. Yeah, let's go. Let's get our next one.
B.
So it depends. Every situation is different. I don't have a time limit, but eventually you will have to bring them around your kids to see how your kids do respond to them and how they act around your kids. Everyone is not meant to be around your kids, and I do let my kids know that I date and what comes with that. Yeah, we basically.
I agree with that.
Yep,
I agree with that.
You hit that right on the head, B.
As you
right
should.
on the head. Yep.
Wow.
Keep doing it.
Why does anyone have to cheat? I think that's a whole different subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to deviate.
If we have a time, we'll come back to that one last.
We'll go ahead. Deviate from now. We're gonna start at. Let's see.
Naturally show the young son don't like it. He already know. The kids, the boys don't like nobody for their mama. Nobody never good enough.
That's why you put "I'm single" in all caps.
Go ahead. What's the
They definitely.
Yeah, of course. I agree. That's what I just said. They outgrew each other.
We behind though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we way behind. Okay, go ahead.
I got to get back to the game, but it was nice.
All right, come on. Let's go to the next one.
All right, B.
It should be. It should be a mutual breakup.
Like they say, if they, if mine is a no and yours a yes, then
it's still a no.
It's still a no. So,
I don't blame you for
Oh,
that.
especially
I don't
with
have
girls.
daughters. I don't have
Especially with
daughters, so I
girls.
don't blame you.
Especially with girls. So I agree, Veronica.
You can't
I
trust
do not
every man
agree.
around them women.
Yep.
Yep, the young girls.
I feel that, but most don't make it far enough to get to the next level. So he got to be around for a while for me to introduce.
I get that,
Exactly.
but I mean, 10 months. You know, I don't know.
I think 10 months is excessive, but everybody's number is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's number is different.
So I mean, if that's how you feel, then
Everybody's
because
number
you know
different.
what? 10 months may be actually like 4 months in Chicago time.
Yeah, I mean, because the
Yeah,
distance
She's
and
in
everything.
Rockford.
Yep.
You know, I
Okay.
get it. Yep.
All right. I get it.
But Rockford ain't
I
no-
got a new daddy every 4 months.
That's
That's all. That's all.
That
Yeah.
motherfuckers I met and talked to, they would meet a new dude every 4 months. Okay. Every 4 months. All right.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I swear.
Yeah, that's some weak shit.
You said, I swear I hate when
When
men say,
They baby mama
my
won't
baby
let
mama
them.
won't let me. Oh,
Right,
yeah. That shit weak, Takita.
That shit
Weak as hell.
You hold his foot to the fucking fire.
Yep.
That's not a good enough answer.
Yep. Why can't we have self-growth together? I see me and you saying the same thing, Veronica, but I see what Vader's saying. Vader's saying no
gotta
matter
be
how much
mutual.
self-growth it is, if this person wants to go,
Exactly.
It'll never work.
It'll never work.
It can't be a no and a yes.
You
gotta-
can't have
everybody-
self-growth together if both people are willing to, stay together and grow together. But if that person is damaged already, then it's nothing that you can do. Sometimes you gotta take
let
that
them
L.
go. Yep. Everyone serves a purpose in your life. People and things change often and often steady but slow. No one is who they will be in 10 years from the day you met them.
Yep.
Fact is, love doesn't guarantee you a life mate. Some grow together, others grow apart. Yep. It sucks, but it's true.
Yep, next
That's
is true.
I like that, Nikki.
V.
I guess I look at my parents and grandparents. Divorce was never an option. You work through your problems today. Divorce number for and your
Different time.
Different time, but I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
Probably
Nah, because my grandparents stayed together to the past.
Yeah.
My grandparents
went
stayed
through a
together
lot.
to the past. And they, I'm sure they did. Shit that I don't even know about. But they stuck together.
Stuck it out.
I agree with you 100%. But
they both parties got to be willing to try to stick it out.
I also
It can't
agree.
be a
I
no
think
and
the
a yes.
options are far more. It's more options nowadays than it is than it was. When they came up, they
had football
came
and
up
porn.
under, I'm saying, but they came up under the you get a wife and that's you stick with your wife. You know what I'm saying? That's what my grandparents came up under. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no leaving. But
you
now
see,
it's
women
like,
thought of it like that too, though.
That's what I said.
So women wasn't too, sure to push you out the fucking door.
But
always
this is gonna get way off the topic. Throw it out there
that's
anyway.
a long one.
It's about equality. Women start wanting to be equal and start thinking differently, and men like shit. You go ahead.
This is
The
true.
more
I
long
think
you got
personally,
yourself.
if you go into marriage with the thought of divorce, it's always an option. You shouldn't get married. Although I also believe there are things that are definitely divorce worthy.
I get that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely get that.
Yeah. So I agree with you.
Yes, I agree with you. Okay. Different option. Go back. What was the one we missed with V? That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
What was the one we missed with V?
That was it. We was just coming back to.
We're coming back, right? We said we was coming back to one of the V questions.
Oh,
What does it about cheating?
Yeah. Or why doesn't anyone have to cheat? Yeah.
You don't have to cheat.
You don't have to cheat.
You don't have to cheat.
Yeah.
You just choose to cheat
That's
because
just some weak shit.
Things
Like,
just-
you know what I'm saying? Just leave.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, this shit
This ain't
working.
working.
I think that you can say that's some weak shit, and I agree. But sometimes people are afraid of that separation. You know what I'm saying? You whistle with someone for so long. You guys built, whatever you guys built together.
Mhm.
It's not just easy to walk away from something, but it's also just easier to just go out and release some steam, have some fun over here, but still try to come back. You like regroup, even though it's bad and it's wrong. It's like you go over here to regroup just to come back and just try to steady, deal with what you got to deal with to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
And some people pull, they go out and grab things that they're not getting at home. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth.
I think people be just afraid
She
of.
following up on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think people be afraid of leaving. I think they be afraid of the conversation.
She said,
that you
where's the
have
communication? Yeah, that's not cheating.
Communicate-
If it's communication, then there's no cheating.
Yeah, I'm about to
There's
say.
no such thing as
No
cheating.
such thing. I'm about to say no
If you
communication.
well, I guess that's
what I
what you're
was just gonna
saying.
say.
Yeah.
Ain't no communication. That was the communication shit. Was it's the no communication. you should probably communicate first. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna communicate
Because then it wouldn't be cheap.
because they are exactly.
But like Vader said, sometimes that's like a breather. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the
You
separation
need your
where
fix.
I'm not.
Right, and it's not, and no way we saying that it's okay or it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But
Please
you're
don't.
just asking the question of
Mhm.
like why it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the mindset of what people go through.
Yeah.
It's easier to go to get that breather than to go back in the fire pit
Mhm.
and try to make some shit work. You know what I'm saying? Because when shit is not working, we all been in a relationship. When shit is not working, it is a dog fight.
Yeah.
And not necessarily like y'all are in the house gang banging necessarily.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that it's just so much tension.
Mhm.
It's hard for
You
y'all to
feel it
talk
when
to
you
each
walk
other.
in.
Yeah.
It's even hard for y'all to even listen to each other clearly, right?
Mhm.
We could be arguing, and me and you could be going back and forth. You ain't hearing shit. Isaiah be like, say the same thing I just said. You be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then it goes that way. Like you might be arguing with the person in the household, and you ain't getting shit across. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you saying is being heard, but then you going outside, and now you got somebody that's just listening till you run down everything to them.
I just said,
You
just
know what I'm
said that.
saying?
Pooh-Tang.
That's what you said?
I just said that. Pooh.
You
I
ain't
just said
listening.
that. Pooh.
No.
You ain't listening. It's too much.
I just said that. Pooh.
I was thinking out of my own head like, this motherfucker
You
ain't
gonna let me
listening.
keep
Like,
talking?
yeah.
I like it just like the women.
I like the laugh.
What's the cheetah didn't mean? Right.
It's not a conversation starter. Wow, yeah, I don't think so either. But that's communication, all right?
Yeah, everything starts.
I mean, yeah, cheetah's definitely not. It's not even a try.
But
So,
I think
you wanna cheat.
I think the communication comes when you express your feelings to that person. You know,
But
what I'm
I
saying?
also-
like if you expressing things you don't like, things that you're uncomfortable with, things that basically upsetting you and giving you this need to not want to be here. That's the start of the communication. It's if the person gonna be receptive to it or not. And then y'all can work it out. Or are you gonna talk shit or not listen? And then I go outside and like Vaden said, somebody else listening, you know what
But I
I'm saying?
mean,
And it
even-
carries over.
We also have to look at the fact of nobody cheats in a great relationship, right? It's always something wrong. So you have
Right.
to look at
That's true.
the fact of what it is. Like there's something wrong. You can't say talk, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure nobody went to cheating their first time.
Right.
They talked, they wasn't getting through.
Mhm.
They argue, they not getting through.
Yep.
And then they go to this. So you have to understand what it is and be conscious of, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be realistic. You have to be realistic.
Mhm.
Nobody's gonna cheat in a great relationship, right? For somebody to step out, man or woman, you have to know that you're in a fucked up relationship. So now you have to figure out why
Why
I'm
is
in
the
this fucked up.
relationship fucked up?
What's in this relationship that's fucked up?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So the arguing not working. The communication didn't work because y'all tried that. Y'all had to. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You just wasn't ready to. You wasn't ready to. Sometimes we're stubborn. We're not ready to bend or break and move for our partner. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we continuously butt heads all the time. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, anybody gonna break it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just happened to be the other person broke before you did.
Mhm. Yeah, to me, it's not fair for somebody to sit in a relationship and just take shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's on either party. You know, that's where the communication comes in. You do have to talk, but I think a lot of times the lines get crossed, and people not listening.
Final thoughts.
That was a lot.
Yeah. I disagree with
Yeah,
that.
I disagree
100%.
too, Tracy. I
100%.
promise you, I do. It's something wrong. Yeah.
100%. It's something that
No.
see. Just you look at people smiles from the outside and think that they're in a great relationship. That's not it.
Yeah. That's like a rich
A
man.
bad-
Still-
yeah.
Right. You'll
That's
feel
100%. It's something wrong in that relationship. You just don't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in the relationship, you don't see it. But it's still something wrong in that relationship. It's something that's missing. You know what I'm saying? And he's not getting it or she's not getting it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it can't be a great relationship because you don't go out and go get some worse sex than you already getting at home. Ain't nobody going out to get dick chewed on and their wife is a specialist.
I think one of the best things about cheating came from Thin Line Between Love and Hate, the conversation with Smitty. Smitty say ain't not one day go by I don't see a nice piece of booty I wouldn't mind taking a peek at. But when I think about what me and my girl Shirley got, ain't nothing worth risking that for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that make most sense. That's how you could tell you in a real great relationship.
Yep.
When that thought don't even cross your mind, you might see somebody, but it's like, all right, cool. What?
He really wants Steelers to lose. Huh?
Yeah, he very angry.
I don't know. But final thoughts on
Oh, the Steelers is it. But this 4 seconds left. You better put your head down.
final thoughts.
People cheat because they want to.
People who say
That's
Final thoughts.
no underlying issues. Y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
that's the
naive.
problem with women. Y'all
Y'all
feel like
naive.
it's
We steady telling you why we step out. Why we cheating on y'all ass. We steady telling you why we cheating on your ass. And y'all steady telling me something else. I'm going to dick. I cheated. You gonna tell me why I did it? Final thoughts, man. It's no one thing that qualifies as a making a woman comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's an accumulation of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things and depends on what that guy is looking for. If you meet him or not, or whatever the case may be. It's always the general things. You know what I'm saying? Great hygiene, well kept. You know what I'm saying? Good home. Clean food. You know what I'm saying? Kids are well taken care of. Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Hygiene. Your appearance. Your body odor, wherever it's coming from. Cleanliness, including your goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? So just small things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just what you can take by the eye. You know, what I can see by the eye. What I don't have to dig to get your personality.
Mm-hmm.
Things that I could just see off being around you and looking at you. Those things that get the door open for you to come in.
I like that. Yeah, I think we all essentially gonna say the same thing Veda did. Some things overshadow others. You know, you might have, the high qualities, what I'm saying, will probably, cover up some of the qualities that you don't have. But one of the main things to me is also just being receptive to a conversation about, your low qualities, you know what I'm saying? Because you can deal with them if someone is willing to talk about them, they're willing to either meet you halfway to change them or just change them 100% right then and there. And I feel like that goes all with respect and listening. And to me, that makes a comfortable woman right there.
Yeah.
Like I say, at the end of your tenure of dating, you've already decided that, these checks have been marked. Of course, you don't know what you don't know. You haven't experienced what they're type of crazy or whatnot. But at that given time, all right, this is what I want, and that's what I'm gonna go with. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's what makes them worth cuffing, in my opinion. They checked all your current boxes because there's always gonna be more boxes. As time grow. But as of right now, cuffing, bring you in. All right, this is what we doing. They done checked all your boxes, so that's what I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree. Confidence. You gotta have confidence. Definitely. You have to have respect along the lines of need and self-respect, and that self-respect box that includes everything from hygiene to personal appearance. Definitely gotta be adaptable. You can't be set in your ways on one mindset. You don't understand change and as far as conversation and how we fix things. But yeah, those are things that I feel check the list on cuffing season. Skinny minis too.
So this was our newest format, man. Let us know what you think. You know what I'm saying? This has been a good podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's watching the game. Anybody that's missing this, just let us know what you think of the new format. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think of the new format. And what's up? We good? We out.
We out. Peace.